Hey, I'm Alex from AmericanMuscle.com, and this is my detailed review and breakdown of the Smittybilt M1 stainless steel wire mesh grill in black, fitting the 2009 through 2014 F-150. So in this video, I'm going to break down the construction and materials of this grill, what you should expect to be spending, who this might appeal to, and then not least, we're going to hit the installation, but I'm going to be giving this a 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, as there's going to be some minimal cutting required. So let's get into it. So if you're the owner of a 2009 through 2014 F-150 and the factory grill just isn't cutting it, and you're looking to make a very large, bold, and aggressive statement, I would definitely take a look at this grill, as in my opinion, it is definitely one of the better built as well as better looking grills out there. So diving into the construction here, if you're unfamiliar with Smittybilt, this outfit's been around for over 50 years, and they are at the forefront of product development for the F-150, as well as bringing to market the first and original Nerf bar. So fast forward to 2016, we're going to see that we're going to have a very aggressive and bold looking grill here that in my opinion is definitely over-engineered, which I'll talk about in a little bit. So taking a closer look at the construction and materials on this grill, we're going to see that all of Smittybilt's M1 series grills are going to be comprised of a 304 marine grade stainless steel. Now after that, they're going to accessorize this grill with chrome plated lugs. They're going to run the periphery of the grill, which in my opinion definitely add a nice touch and isn't something that's a little bit too over the top. So one thing I definitely want to point out here that's a huge selling point for me from the aesthetics department, especially running this in comparison to some of the alternative brands out there, is the fact that Smittybilt is going to utilize robotic welding here. Now this is going to be so that you don't see any kind of raw welding marks around the periphery of the grill, and in my opinion it definitely makes this pop that much nicer. So last but not least here, guys, I do want to point out that Smittybilt's then going to finish this off in a very nice black powder coat finish, which not only is going to be in the center of the grill, but as well as running the periphery. Now this not only is going to look good on dark or light colored trucks, but it's going to be there so you can rest easy knowing that this is going to be able to take any type of abuse, be it on or off-road, as well as being subjected to the elements. So taking a quick look at the pricing, you should expect to be spending right around the $370 price range, which in my opinion is a steal for what you're getting here in terms of the quality of materials and construction. When running this in comparison to some of the alternative grills out there, you're going to see that they can easily tip the scales at anywhere north of $500, $600, and even up over $1,000, depending on their brand, their materials used, and how they're outfitted. So for the money here, you're going to be getting away with a very quality designed and built part that's going to make the front end of your truck pop that I would definitely pick up and install on my F-150 in a heartbeat. So getting into the installation, just like I had said in the beginning of the video, this is going to be a 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter, as there's going to be some light cutting required of your factory grill, but this is something that any novice wrencher can definitely get away with doing on their own. But in the event that you're not going to be too comfortable with doing this, I might suggest taking this to either a body shop or your local dealer, as you might be looking at about an hour's worth of labor. So getting into the installation here, you're going to need to separate your factory grill from your hood, and then the cutting is going to come into play here. Now this can definitely be done with any type of regular Dremel or cutting tool, and again, if it's going to be something that you're not too comfortable with doing, I might suggest taking it to a body shop. But just to give you a quick idea of what you're going to be cutting, envision this is going to be your factory grill. You're essentially going to be removing the factory piece right here and then using this in place. Again, you're going to be looking at a 2 out of 3 wrenches on the difficulty meter and probably about an hour and a half to get this on your truck. So just to wrap things up here, I definitely like this option from Smittybilt, not only based on the fact that you're going to have a very stout and tough part here, but for the fact that you're going to be adding a very, very bold and menacing look to the front end of your truck, as well as not looking like every other F-150 out there on the road. So that's my review and breakdown of the Smittybilt M1 stainless steel mesh wire grill in black, fitting the 2009 through 2014 F-150, available right here at AmericanMuscle.com.